They sold lots and lots and lots of books who never ever want to talk to a devotee again in their whole life. Because of the way the books were sold. See? To me, this is demoniac. It's so stupid, it's so irresponsible that it's demoniac. See, in the name of Krishna consciousness, we'll turn people off to Krishna consciousness. See? This is a typical mental speculation. This is a typical rationalization of an activity that's actually against devotional service as devotional service. You see? That's one side. And then the other side is something like Bamshi Das Babaji arguing with his deities. He's arguing with his deities. Lord Chaitanya, you didn't send me any alms today, so I'm not going to cook for you. See? But the Lord appreciates that so much. See? This is called Prem Vivarta. It's a very advanced stage. Prem Vivarta means something that is what it's not, or something that looks the opposite of what it really is. So Prem Vivarta means love that looks like not love. Loving anger. And this is a specific quality of love, a specific flavor of love that's very prominent in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, Prem Vivarta, because it's Radharani's mood, Srimati Radharani. So even though it looks like he's causing an offense, but actually, no, it's very pleasing to the Lord because it's done in great love. So just try to understand. These are the subtleties of devotional service. One thing can look like devotional service, but it's not. It's actually against devotional service. Another thing can look like it's not devotional service, but it's the greatest devotional service. You see? You have to have transcendental vision, transcendental intelligence, transcendental knowledge to know, to be able to recognize which is which. What's what? So, what's the point here? The point is that you cannot tell from the mental platform or the intellectual platform which of your personal qualities are spiritual and which are simply mental or concocted or hereditary or whatever, environmental. You can only tell if Krishna or the spiritual master says, do this, don't do that. That's the beginning you can tell. But then the more advanced stage you can tell because Krishna says, I want you to do this for me. It's very confidential. I wish I could give more specific examples, but it's very confidential and I don't want to talk about my confidential service. So I can't give. But, here's a good example. Writing. I never liked writing. I mean, I really didn't like writing. I could do it, but I didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. It was too much work. You have to make an outline, and then you have to make a draft, and then you have to go and edit it so many times, and you have to retype it again and again and again. This is too much work. But when I was a devotee, I wrote some essays. I just happened to write some essays. And I sent them to Śrīla Prabhupada when I was initiated. And Śrīla Prabhupada wrote back and said, the essays you have written are very nicely composed. You should write in Krishna's service. And then he gave some advice. He said, everything is there in our books. You don't have to manufacture anything new. Simply repeat what is in our books in your own words. That would be very effective preaching. See, so that's the spiritual master. Spiritual master guides the devotee by saying, don't do this. Don't take intoxicants. Don't have illicit sex. Don't eat meat. But do this. Do this service. Yeah, try that. Oh, you can do that well. Yeah, do some more of that. See, he sees the talents. He sees more actually deeply into the devotee's personality than the devotee himself can often see. So a spiritual master will help bring out these qualities. But ultimately you come face to face with Krishna. And Krishna will say, I want you to do this for me. So when that day comes, then you'll jump for joy. Until then, try to follow the rules and regulations and the instructions of the spiritual master. He'll point you in the right direction. Okay, just like now you're doing a lot of nice preaching. So just keep that up more and more. And gradually, all of this mental speculation will fade away and you won't think about it anymore. But how, Mr. Natural? No more questions? Oh boy, easy night.
Kind of quiet today.
Huh?
Pretty quiet today.
Well, there's how many? 10 people?
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, it's cold. Maybe D? Yeah. Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Pralada Lada Dayine.
Pralada Lada Dayine.
Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha.
Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha.
Śrīla Bhaktivinod Ṭhākur. Ito Nrsimho Parato Nrsimho.
Ito Nrsimho Parato Nrsimho.
Yato Jato Jamitato Nrsimho.
Yato Yato Yamitato Nrsimho.
Mahir Nrsimho Hridaye Nrsimho.
Mahir Nrsimho Hridaye Nrsimho.
Narasimhamading Sharanam Prapadye.
Narasimhamading Sharanam Prapadye.
Tabakara Kamalavare Nakamadhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadhrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Avakara Kamalavare Nakamadhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu
Naraha